Hello dear student, welcome to the DAV Public School Sitasangi. I am your computer teacher and this is standard 7th. And our today's topic is Scratch first part second. In the previous video we see what are the Scratch and what are its components. In the previous video we see the some components of the Scratch, and in this video we will see the remaining components of the Scratch. So let's start. Okay, so remaining is fourth is the sprites. Sprite is once the script is written and the sets are finalized, the next step is to choose the character for our movie. In Scratch, the characters that perform animations are called sprites. A sprite is a small graphic object that moves independently around the stage, producing animation effect. A new project always starts with a single cat sprite. Let's see working with the sprite. Scratch has a gallery full of different sprites. We can choose any sprite from this gallery for our project. Sometimes we are unable to find a suitable sprite. In such case, we can paint a new sprite. So, to get more sprites, explore the 3 new sprite buttons. Here it is, new sprites. First is a paint new sprite. Second is the choose a new sprite from file. Or third is a get a surprise sprite. But do you know, new sprite can also be chosen from the image downloaded from the web. The image format recognized by the Scratch are JPG, PMP, PNG and GIF, that is including animation GIF. Let's see how to editing a sprite. We have learned how to choose and paint a sprite. Now let us work with its toolbar. We can select any tool from the toolbar and then click on the sprite on the stage to perform an action. To return to the arrow cursor, we need to click on the blank area of the screen. Okay, these are the editing toolbars: duplicate, delete, grow and shrink, spread. Second is the creating a costume of a sprite. As you have different dresses in your wardrobe, a sprite can also have a different dresses in Scratch. It is called a costume. A costume is an alternate appearance of a sprite. To create a consume, click on the costume tab. There are 3 ways to create and edit a new costume. There are paint, that is opens the paint editor. Another is the imports the sprite from the inbuilt costumes gallery or any saved images from the computer. And next is the camera, opens a webcam to take a picture for a new costume. And here it is the image of the creating a costume of a sprite. Now how to see the current sprite info. Next step in creating animated movie is to give names to the characters, their position on the sets, design, etc. In Scratch, all these things are done through a current sprite info pane. Current sprite info shows the following, that is sprite's name. Here we can type any new name for the sprite. XY position, it shows the exact position of the sprite on the stage. And the direction, it indicates the direction in which the sprite will move. The blue line on the sprite's thumbnail shows the sprite direction. We can drag this line to change the sprite's directions, which may be 0 up, 90 to right, 180 to down and minus 90 to left. The lock state, click to lock to change the sprite lock state, and unlock sprite can be dragged in the presentation mode. and another is the rotation style. These buttons controls the appearance of the costume as the sprite changes its direction. These the first one is the costume rotates as the sprite changes direction. Second is the costume face either left or right, and the third is the costume never rotates even if the sprite changes its direction. Now let's see the sprite list. As the casting of the characters in the movie is shown either in the beginning or at the end of the movie. Similarly, in Scratch, the casting can be displayed in the sprite list bar. The sprite list display the thumbnails for the sprites in the project. The name of each sprite appear below its thumbnail. We can rearrange the sprites by dragging these thumbnails. If we right click the thumbnails of a sprite, the following list of menu options is displayed. First is the show. Display a sprite that is off the stage or hidden. That is a press shift plus click on the sprite's thumbnail also. Export the sprite. Save the sprites as a sprite file, which can be imported from into another project. Another is the duplicate. Duplicates creates a copy of a sprite on the stage. And next is the delete. Deletes a sprite from the stage. So in this way we see the remaining components of this Scratch. Okay, in next video we will go into the further. So till then, have a good day. Thank you.